It was a bright and cheerful morning at the Little Stars Preschool. The classroom was alive with giggles and whispers as the children sat cross-legged on the colorful carpet, their eyes sparkling with anticipation. "Do you think the gifts will be big?" a boy asked, his voice bubbling with excitement. "I hope I get a doll," a girl whispered to her friend. Miss Angeli stood at the front of the class, her warm smile lighting up the room. Beside her was a large box filled with neatly wrapped presents, each adorned with ribbons and bows. "All right, my little stars," Miss Angeli began, her gentle voice calming the bubbling energy. "Your parents have given me these gifts to share with you. Remember, this is a day to celebrate kindness and friendship." One by one, she called out the children's names. Each child beamed as they received their gift, eagerly tearing open the wrapping to reveal toys, books, or puzzles. "Wow, it's a puzzle of animals!" a boy exclaimed, holding up a colorful box. "Look at my new doll. She has sparkly shoes," a girl said, spinning the doll in her hands. Miss Angeli smiled and said, "I hope you all enjoy your gifts. Remember, it's the thought that counts." In the corner of the room sat Rayan, a quiet boy with big brown eyes. Unlike his classmates, Rayan's hands were empty. "Why don't I have a gift?" Rayan thought to himself, hugging his knees tightly. His gaze drifted to the other children, their laughter filling the room. He tried to smile, but a wave of sadness made him look away. Among the crowd of jubilant children, a boy named Arav noticed Rayan. Arav had just unwrapped a shiny red toy car, his favorite kind. "Why isn't Rayan opening a gift?" Arav thought, furrowing his brow. Arav glanced at his red toy car. "I like this car a lot, but Rayan doesn't have anything," he whispered to himself. Without hesitation, Arav stood up and clutched his toy car tightly. He walked over to Rayan and knelt beside him. "Here, Rayan," Arav said softly, holding up the car. "You can have my gift." Rayan's eyes widened. "But it's yours," he whispered, his voice trembling. Arav smiled. "It's okay. I want you to have it. Friends share, right?" Slowly, Rayan reached out and accepted the car, cradling it as though it were the most precious thing in the world. "Thank you, Arav," Rayan said, his voice barely above a whisper. "You're welcome," Arav replied, sitting beside him. "I'm happy you like it." The other children began clapping. "That was so kind, Arav," one of the girls exclaimed. "You're a good friend," another chimed in. Miss Angeli stepped forward, her eyes glistening. "Arav, what you just did was an act of true kindness. You showed us all what it means to be a good friend and to care for others." She turned to the class and said, "This is a beautiful example of humanity. Let's all remember to be kind and thoughtful, just like Arav." The children nodded eagerly, their young minds absorbing the lesson. "I'll share my toys more," one boy said proudly. "Me too," another girl added. From that day forward, the children of Little Stars Preschool carried Arav's lesson in their hearts. They shared their toys and learned that the greatest gifts weren't the ones wrapped in shiny paper, but the ones given with love and compassion. "Let's build something together," Arav suggested to Rayan, holding up some toy blocks. "Okay, let's make a car garage," Rayan replied, his smile wide and genuine. Around them, other children played together, sharing toys and laughter, their voices echoing the joy of kindness.